Hey guys, Coach Brown here. Finally getting a chance to do a video that I think is going to upload. It's about my 10th one I've tried between video and audio recordings and just not getting them to upload to have any success. But no excuses. Talked to Mr. Accord, our IT guy. He said to get a YouTube channel. So I'm recording this and going to put this on the YouTube channel and then share a link with you guys. So hope everyone is doing well and has power now. We were without power for about 4 days. So some of you guys emailed me, and I just got back to them late yesterday or early this morning. So that was the reason for that. And now it's raining and storming again. So hoping we maintain power this go around. So all that said to say, hope you guys are doing well. And if you were behind on some assignments because of power issues, definitely not a problem. I understand that. So, okay. And to answer a few questions, you know, I put two worksheets out last week, even though on the file there's four worksheets. So the reason for that is just how I scanned them and how they uploaded to my USB drive was kind of in files, and those files have a certain amount of worksheets on them. So when I add them to Google Classroom, it might show 4, 5, or 6 worksheets or whatever. But those are not all for you to do in that one week. If we carefully read the instructions, that will say like do the cost benefit analysis worksheet, the entrepreneur in you worksheet. And so I don't mind you guys getting ahead at all, but a few of you had some questions like, is there a passage that goes with the last worksheet? Well, yeah, there is one actually, but that's going to be for this week. And so I'll upload that passage. So anyway, those hopefully answer some questions. But if you worked ahead, no problem. You can just, I'll upload in just a minute the passage that goes with the Walmart worksheet that you'll do this week. So there'll be that reading to go along with that, as well as a credit card one. So I'm gonna try to make these videos short. I know nobody wants to listen to me talk all day, see my face. But I am glad to get a chance to communicate with you guys. Please keep sending questions like you are. I'm glad to answer them whenever I can. Uh, Actually busier now than when I was at school chasing around these 3 kids. They always got something they need. So I'm a full-time daddy daycare around here. It's wild. But this week we'll be talking about credit cards and managing money. Once again, you guys might think, Coach, I'm seventh grade, 12, 13 years old. Why does that even matter? Making a living in Arkansas. Why does that matter to me right now? Well, we're kind of experiencing a time where a lot of that is affecting you, whether you know it or not. So with the stimulus check that we made up for you to have last week, that's something that most of your households will experience getting, and then what to do with that. And so that's a real life situation that's happening. uh, Credit cards, a lot of companies, credit card companies, mortgage companies, meaning your house payment and loan, some other bill companies are allowing deferment on payment right now. What defer means is just pushed back to another time. And for people who might be laid off during this time, some of your parents might be laid off, hours might be cut back, salary might be cut back, might be on unemployment, which still means you're getting paid, but we'll go into that later too. But there's just some variations, and it's different, and could be hard times for people. So in this deferment, say a credit card will allow you to say, okay, you spent whatever this month, you can wait and pay on that later. Well, they always do that on a credit card anyway. I mean, you can always, you don't have to pay off the total amount. So if you spend 2,000 this month, you can pay like a minimum, let's say, of $75. Well, that still means you owe the remaining balance, okay, on the credit card of the 2,000 that you spent. So what the credit card companies do is they charge interest on that. And it's like 20, anywhere from 10 to 20% interest on the unpaid balance. And let's say you spend another 2,000 next month and you only pay 75 or 100. Well, you just keep adding up debt, and it keeps daily adding interest to it. Well, you can get yourself in a bad way, or pay a lot more money than what you originally used your credit card for. Credit cards can be a good thing. You can use them to benefit you. For example, I get a measly little 1.5% for every dollar I spend, I think. So that adds up, but it's not a lot. But I pay my credit card off at the end of every month, so there's no unpaid balance. I try to know how much I have coming in, income, and not go crazy and just say, "Oh, I have a credit card, spend it on whatever." So but credit card can benefit you that way a little bit if you pay it off at the end of each month. So you're gonna have a worksheet on that, and then you're gonna have a worksheet on a business in Arkansas, which is a Walmart. Obviously, it started in Arkansas with a man named Sam Walton, and has grown to what it is today, which is very huge. And there's some questions in a reading I'm going to put out of the textbook. I'll put a couple pictures up on the Google Classroom, so you can read those and answer those questions. And so we'll be doing that this week. And then the following 2 weeks, we'll still be talking about money and how to make a living in Arkansas. And that's how that ties in Arkansas history. Uh, and like I told you last week when I gave the assignment for the definitions, is I'm going to tell everybody, this is the cool part, how to become a millionaire. And it's true. Everybody can do it. I don't know that you will or not, but you definitely can be by some things I'm going to tell you. I make $52,000 a year. It's my current contract, I think, at Ouachita High School, which is, it's good to make a living. It's a good making a living salary. I can afford to house my family and put food on the table, but it's not a make yourself a millionaire salary unless you do some of the right things and make some investments and preparations to do that. But I'm gonna share all that with you in 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you that in 2 weeks. So make sure we're staying tuned for that. It is possible. Okay. And let's see. I think that's about all for right now. Make sure you're turning in all your work to Google Classroom, not to my email, not to Google Docs or whatever else, but into the Google Classroom. And mostly everybody's been doing that since I put that out. So I appreciate that. I can't think of anything else right now. That's it. Make sure you're getting those worksheets done. Keep sending me questions that you guys have. Do further research. Take the worksheets that you guys have. If you have any further questions about credit cards or entrepreneurship, Google some things, read some small articles and things like that, just to that might pique your interest. Okay. Hope everybody's doing great. God bless. See you later.